Throughout my years, I always loved going to go get fast food. But I never really went to Burger King. I kind of avoided it because the mascot always creeped me out. My dad insisted one day.
Look, man, I fucking told you we're not going
Dad,
to fucking
I don't want to go.
Burger King. I don't want my breath smelling like Burger King. You fucking know that.
Dad, I'm tired of eating fucking KFC. Can we please just go once?
Look, I fucking guess so. Okay, well, you spoil fucking brat.
You're the one that wanted to go to Burger King in the first place.
All right, over to here.
Pizza patties. The Burger King was empty and desolate. Closed to maintenance. Hey, we can take you in the side if you want. Who are you? I don't really trust $50. He looked at me really seriously, and he looked like he was sick with something like AIDS or something. $50.
Look, man. Yeah, here's the $50.
What?
Man.
No, Dad, don't give this stranger the money.
Yeah, just watch over my kid for a little bit.
Hey,
I'm gonna go and stick my dick on a bucket of beer.
I was stranded in a Burger King parking lot with a creepy man named Kunas. Hey there, buddy. I got something you'll really like. Is it food? I haven't eaten in weeks. Nah, it's even better than that, man. Check this shit out. The old man pulled out a dusty case with marker on the front that said Burger King Pocket Racer for the Xbox. I don't have a fucking Xbox. Here, try this. He threw a cardboard box at me and surprisingly it worked. The game started up. Around the first few minutes of the game, my hunger was extreme. My stomach was going crazy and off the walls. Hopefully, my dad brings back some form of food after sticking his dick in a bucket of beer. The menu terrified the fuck out of me. It showed the Burger King mascot riding through the streets of Ukraine. Then it showed him riding through the Twin Towers as Jerry was eating them during the tragic incident of 2004. And then it also showed him riding right through what looked like a shit-yard floppy concert. I was going to go turn the game off, but Kunes insisted I play it, and he gave me a little candy crusty crab cheeseburger to hold me over, so I decided to just listen to the man before he did anything else creepy, so I continued to play the game. The first level was a construction site, a weird version, an instrumental version of what seems to be Police Truck by the Dead Kennedys. I love the Dead Kennedys, and that's why I knew this wasn't the real instrumental of the Police Truck, because it was some random pop punk metal cover of it. The race started, and I started driving through the level. The music expandingly started getting louder, almost making my ears bleed. I was getting annoyed, so I decided to try to pause the menu and turn down the music. And even with all the audio option down, it got louder. I quit. I took out the race and I went back to the main menu. And there was a mode unlocked. This mode was never on Pocket Racer before. It said Story Mode. And it was all in blood red. Every other menu item was just regular red. This was hyper-realistic blood red. I clicked story mode out of curiosity as Kunes went to go watch the Burger King as he finally opened it after his maintenance. But then it took me to the backyard track. The loading screen took forever. It seemed like a whole fucking century before the level even got halfway loaded up. I was sitting there and it was weird. The race started, but my bike stood completely still. The music track, which was the same track as last time, kept skipping up and freezing. A weird, low, ingrown voice just out of nowhere said, "Lost for food." 3, 2, 1, go. There was no other racers in the track. I was driving completely alone, but I felt like I was being watched by someone. I felt someone on my trail the whole time, but every time I reared my camera back, no one was there. things were starting to get a little weird. The track started to rain. It never rains in BK Pocket Racer. The track then changed. The game froze violently, and then I got put back to the start of the race. What the fuck was this? It showed what looked like a man in his mid-20s, and he was really fat and had a really messy, greasy beard, and he was standing in front of my bike. A text bubble came up. I have a lust for food, Burger King mascot. Can you help Dick Yard Folly? And then the option came, yes or no. I clicked no because I was impatient to go to a race, but he still sat in front of my bike and he grabbed my handles. 4 other people came out, not looking too happy, and then another option came. Can you help me? Yes or no. I clicked no and tried to rev my engine, but almost running him over, it blew up my bike. Now, I'm not much one for story mode missions, but it's just like a forced side quest. I told Kunaz I didn't want to play the game anymore. I kind of just wanted a medium fry and wanted to go home. And he threw a spatula at me and told me to go fuck myself. And my dad never came back. It has been 3 days. Well, I guess I'll keep playing the game because I'm hungry and I want to forget about reality. So, some dude that looked like Kurt Cobain came up to my bike.
Hey, buddy. I'm Kurt Cobain. I want to be Kurt Cobain. Do you want to help?
It then put up the option bubble, yes or no. And just like the other guy, I really couldn't care much about this guy's food, even though I'm the Burger King mascot. I told him no. And I just kept driving.
Look, buddy, do you want to help wannabe Kurt Cobain get this fat dude's lust for food?
I started trying to drive away from the map, making sure I could never even get around their prolixity of existence. I started freaking out because they wouldn't leave me alone. I finally found like an alleyway to hide in the suburbs of the backyard track until it could at least get me to the under construction level. But when I hid in the alleyway, they found my tracks. Fuck! They're coming!
My lust for food.
How can such an innocent game turn into a nightmarish horror survival game? I was hiding from Shityard Floppy and their greasy breath. I needed to run everywhere. I hid in the house basements. I even ditched my fucking bike and started running around the level model. The track just kept getting louder and louder and louder and faster and faster and faster. Every hiding place was plastic. The basements were plastic. The front doors were plastic. I was trapped in the middle of the street. And they knew where I was and they found my promixity and they came at me like a heat-seeking missile.
You gotta help, Mr. I want to be Kurt Cobain, so you gotta help this fat dude find his lust for food or you're gonna fucking die.
If you don't help Shityard Floppy, you'll never progress to the next level. Some random dude that looked like he was from Hip Hop Kids was with them. Fine, what do you guys need? Lust for food. I want the fattest burger you can make. Yeah, gotcha, buddy. I went into one of the backyards and I opened up 2 pieces of bread. I put some grass in there, and then I cummed on one side of the bread and I just took a fat shit on the grass and called it a day and gave it to him. And he ate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Now leave me alone, you fucking idiot. I gotta go to the next level. The construction level wasn't the construction level. The loading screen said, my house. It then showed an actual picture of my house layout. That was really creepy considering I ditched the Xbox and went home that night. My door was completely locked and it was around 2 in the morning. My dad was still fucking the bucket of beer, so I kind of went home by myself. How did I get home? I hitchhiked. But the loading screen stuck with me. The loading screen kept loading up in my eyes as I was on my way home. I go into my house and it was completely empty and silent. Dad? I'm home. Dad, are you here? I checked all the bedrooms. Empty. All the lights and TVs on. Like someone has been here. But no one was there. Ding 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 ding. I quickly paced through the house, wielding the Xbox controller as a weapon. Who's in here? I know it's gotta be you, Dad. You probably got done fucking that bucket of beer years ago. I go into my bedroom and I lock the door from the inside and I sit in the corner. I don't know who's in my house. And I don't know what's gonna fucking happen. But I'm scared as shit. I am sending a message. My phone's about to die. And he's about to come in the room. I feel someone walking in. If you're hearing this, please. You left me on you! Surrounded by the dark soul!